How you doing? I got another motivational one I'm going to throw on my channel, and this one comes at just an interesting time in my life. And we're going to call this session motivation is the toxic flush. And it is not just for educators. It's for anybody in any aspect of life, whether it be business, life in general. I don't care what it is you're doing. But to remove toxins, and what I mean by toxins are those people that are always the negatives, the ones that are bringing you down, or the ones that are telling you how to live your life. The ones that the only time you hear from them is when it's something negative, whether it's on a social media post. They never say, hey, way to go. But as soon as you screw up, man, they're right there like turkey vultures on roadkill alongside the road. Let me give you a couple of examples. I had a person in my life one time, hey, how things going? I was really impressed that this person asked me how things were going. And I said, well, I just got into a fitness contest with a bunch of people. And it's a team thing, explained the whole thing, and I said, we got to do X amount of weight, percentage by blah, 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 blah. And the person looked at me and the response was, wow, you're just going to gain it back anyway. Seriously? Seriously? I mean, yeah, those are the kind of people I need in my life. Yeah. So I had another one time, I was talking about, bragging about my wife, kind of the foster care system and what we were doing and looking to adopt. And then we had already had a couple boys with us, and I was told by this person, you don't need any more kids, focus on the ones you got. And by the way, don't get any more damn dogs. Really? Yeah, those are the people I want to sit around with. Those are the people I want to have in my life. You know, when you get to that point, as you start to get older and you know your years are on the downside of the hill, they're more precious. To have people like that in my life, in your life, what am I thinking? What are you thinking? So what do? You cut it out. You just cut it out. How do you cut it out? Well, you unfriend on social media, you get rid of them on Twitter, you get rid of them on Instagram, you get rid of them on Facebook, and if you have to, you block. Oh, gee, you're gonna be okay. Move on to something more positive. Phones. Go to your contact list, delete the number, block the number. You don't care. You don't need it. You need people who are positive. I look at the relationship I've built in the last 10 months with Tom Cody, Darren Papard. I met him out in Colorado at a conference with Steve and Kelly Wolf, and the most positive people on this planet, possibly in this universe, and we build each other up. We celebrate each other's, good things in their life. They're the people that are right there to celebrate the good things. And it's such a good feeling to have those people. Why have the toxic ones around you? It makes absolutely no sense. Tom Cody teaches me about live above the line. Tom Cody teaches me about don't let something steal your day. You ever have a situation or something happens to you in the day from a person and that's all you can think about, and then it follows you into bed at night and you lay there thinking about it, and most of us will think, God, what did I do wrong? What could I have done differently? Not realizing that that's a toxic, it's like a cancer in your life. Cut that crap out. I'm keeping it at PG-13, but cut that crap out of your life. You don't need it. And it doesn't mean that we're all perfect, that every time somebody says something to us, it isn't an attack and it isn't toxic. I have people in my life I know right now that if I go to, they're going to tell me, because they're my closest friends, my inner circle that's like this big, they're going to tell me what I need to hear, not always what I want to hear. And I may not agree, but I trust them enough that it's not toxic. It's making me a better person. That's the kind of people we need in our lives. And if your circle gets smaller and smaller as you get older, check the quality. Check the quality of that circle. And I'm going to bet you're living a lot less stress. I'm going to bet you that you're probably happier. And I'm going to bet that you're going to do more positive things in your life. And that's going to radiate out, making other people's lives positive. So don't wait till a colonoscopy when you got to drink that stuff and clean your system. Do me a huge favor. Take a look at the ones, and even if you have to make a mental checklist of this person does one positive for every 35 negatives. Seriously, flush that. It's no point in even having it around, because you think you're going to change people? You think people that tell me how to live my life are going to change me? That's not happening. I'm too old, I'm too crusty, I'm set in my ways, and I'm not changing for anybody. It's not happening that way. But weigh that relationship and what it means to you. And if you can live with a toxic environment and negatives, you got to do what you got to do. It's your life. I respect that. But my whole point is get the flush out and flush those toxins. If you need help, get a hold of me. My name's Jay.